And in this day, like even our industry, like film industry and everywhere, whoever consuming alcohol and cigarette and something. So in the industry, film industry also, they mention the title like "Don't
Yes, yes,
smoke." So
yeah,
this is good thing. This is good thing. But people, doesn't care about. People do not open eye like this is bad thing. I want to,
yeah,
avoid. You know, so they are
yes,
addicted. First thing, they are addicted. That's why reason they are going to smoke again and again.
correct.
Even government announce like don't smoke in a public sector, don't smoke in a cabin, in a government sector, in a job place, in a train, bus, XYZ. But we do not care. We do not listen government. So
Okay.
tell me
So now,
today what we talk about, like.
yeah, we are going to talk about the smoking. Let me before going to our deep discussions. Let me ask you: Do you smoke? Then we will
No,
go on to discuss our. Okay,
I
that's
hate it.
okay for you. Then you can give on lecture on smoking. Is it good or bad?
Yeah, it's if we discuss about smoking part, so definitely it's going to help others, like whoever consuming, whoever doing the smoking like that. So those people at least understand what is the advantage, what is the disadvantage. So this is good topic. We will discuss about more. So let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So is it okay? Is up to them who do smoke. But to be honest, I don't smoke, and I'm not saying it's very bad. You cannot do, but especially I have noticed this on in public area.
Mhm.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Because our government already provide many time of notice or fine they do if you do smoke in public areas. So what do you think
Mhm.
about this? How can we manage? Have you faced ever you go on bus or any transporting and your another person behind you or near you he is smoking? Have you say that brother or like uncle don't smoke? This is public area.
Yeah, I face many times, okay, in my life, okay. And especially whoever beginner, suppose like I'm not I'm not smoking person, but suddenly what happened, I faces some difficulty, some problem. That moment I start myself, okay. And that moment if we try to consume, so I'm going to talk about disadvantage. Starting
Okay.
point, we do not think about this is harmful our body. We just try to consume. And we forget ourselves, like when we consume a smoking part, when we burn a lighter and some doing smoking. So that moment our heart, our body is like consuming. We can say in our body, we can say like in internal part, it's storing a dark cancer.
Yeah.
If you try to do smoke regular basis, definitely your body will like composing inside. So we have to avoid. And you're talking about in public place, so also many people, some people try to visit in a pan tapri, like small shop
Yes.
over there, ask for
Yeah.
cigarette. And that moment they just smoke in a public place. They do not care about other people. See, that moment people whoever consumer is smoking, okay, so those people destroying our life, I mean his life
Yes.
and she's life also. And they are giving a problem others. So we have to understand, at least we are smoking, okay, so we should smoke other part, like who are not anyone coming and going. So those place just go and do a smoking. But it's very important, avoid a smoking, because smoking is like a dangerous thing. It's not
Yeah.
going to helpful our body. We are we are destroying ourselves. We do not understand, like it will, we can say in internal part, it's totally day by day damaging. Then after few years, if you addicted, if become, if you try to make a habit like smoking part, definitely you will die within a soon. But people
Yeah.
does not accept this thing. People talk about like oh my god, I'm just consuming one cigarette under a day, so it's not going to harmful. But this is not true. Whoever consuming, So always I suggest you guys, please avoid the smoking. Smoking. I mean, in the world, in the in the our society, our area, too many things we can eat, we can drink, we can like enjoy our life, our food also. Why you are going to smoke like cigarette and anything drug and some kind of like the some unconditional we can say product, but people does not care about. They always prefer to smoking. If I talk about college student, lots of student they prefer to smoking part.
Yes, I
They
also
just
have noticed
they
that
just
when I
try
was
to
in college. Yes,
Mhm.
and also in publicly they don't have fear to, if someone their relatives or we also have we live in India, so we have to respect who are elder than who are senior citizen or elders. So I don't know what is going nowadays in India. We already accept the Western culture. I don't know how is
Yeah,
right or wrong about say in Western cultures, but nowadays I can feel it. We are going in diverse way. It's we are not going
yeah.
the good way. Like uh,
Mhm.
I remember I would like to share one thing.
Mhm.
That time there was something program in my city.
Mhm.
So that time we just stand in like a bus stand, and there was
Mhm.
also ladies were there, and
Mhm.
also kids in the bus stand, and some are boys like friend zone, like 4 5 friend zone. They come there and they try to smoke front of public. So I just noticed
Mhm.
that no one said there, boys or like brother or any kind of like we call it like a babu who are very small, younger than you. No senior
Okay.
citizen just stop them. Here are ladies and kids, so don't smoke here. I just shocked. Oh my god, what's the country? What's the our world is going on? No one stop if someone's doing wrong in front of them. So I feel like there was one old lady and her with one kids, 2 kids there. I don't know, it's maybe 2 or 3 years before.
Mhm.
And they are just, when you actually smell, they used to hide the nose and mouth. So I feel
Right.
like I need to say something. I
Yes.
could not control myself. So unfortunately, from my mouth, I just speak, brother, could you stop, please? Because there is a kid, so it is not good. Lots of people here, and almost there was started the rain, and
Mhm.
the rain smell, and there is air is not good if you are in the local bus stand, and then everything is closed there. So all
Yeah.
is
Right.
smoking are around here, and if you is smoking it's very good for you, but I never smoke, so it's very bad for me because I
Yeah.
cannot control to smell that. It's very like it's like a poison or something very bad smell for me. So I just
Yeah.
still remember, if I was not there, so maybe they have to like understand people, how can they control. So who are watching this video, if you are facing this kind of problem, so just speak out, just let
Yes. Yes.
him say brother or like uncle, anyone. I never took. I'm getting smell, so you can go somewhere and please don't smoke here because
Yeah.
we
Right.
lots of publics are here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. In this day, like even our industry, like film industry, and everywhere, whoever consuming alcohol and cigarette and something. So in the industry, film industry also, they they mention the title like "Don't
Yes. Yes.
smoke." So
Yeah.
this is good thing. This is good thing. But people, doesn't care about. People do not open eye like this is bad thing. I want to,
Yeah.
avoid. You know. So they are
Yes.
addicted. First thing they are addicted. That's why reason they are going to smoke again and again.
Correct.
Even government announce like don't smoke in a public sector, don't smoke in a cabin, in a government sector, in a job place, in a train, bus, xyz. But we do not care, we do not listen government. We whatever we want, we just try to do. And
Yes.
we are destroying other life, not our life. We are destroying our life also, but we are giving a problem other people also, like kids
Yes.
and
Yes.
who are surrounding our surrounding. We could
Yes.
not
Yes.
control our life. So this is bad habit, seriously. And if I tell you advantage and disadvantage, so many things disadvantage, nothing advantage, nothing advantage.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
consuming a like smoking part, so he and she is not getting an advantage. Seriously, they
There
are
is
destroying.
nothing about it. It's because I don't feel like there is any protein or carbohydrate there in cigarette because I never tried. But I just noticed, have you noticed that on the pack it's very different nowadays, because I also saw that on the road they throw the people after use the cigarette packet. So there is also, it's big
Mention.
written, smoking injuries his health, but people is
Yes.
still buying. I don't understand why. Because government allows, you cannot see, they cannot notice everywhere. They just used to the poster, don't smoke here, no smoking zone. But public is
Right.
still, I don't know, they are educated public or uneducated public, I don't know. They're still
Yeah.
using in
So
public
it's
place. But
it's okay.
no
Suppose
one here. I just want that no one increase their voice against of this type of things.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
we have to do as a citizen. We also have to speak up, brother, sister, anyone. If smoking
Mm.
front of public place, I am not saying you are doing good job, because this is your life. You can smoke, you can drink, whatever, but not
Whatever,
at
right.
front of people. For you, don't give to problem to others.
Yes, yes, you're right.
That's the thing.
Even what happened, like suppose if I tell you like we are educated, so we understand like we can read easily, but whoever unliterature people, those people does not like read proper sentence and something, but they can see a picture, if I talk about
Yes.
smoke packet in cigarette
Yeah.
packet over there with picture, also government mentioned that like if you smoke then your body will like that
Yes. Yes.
destroy your body, your parts, or something. But people, people don't get seriously. People do not listen. Like, what is that? They just avoid and they just try to smoke, and not
Yeah.
one and two a day. Maybe like whole packet they try to
Oh,
consume that
yes,
whole.
yes.
Yeah, some
I'm
people.
not saying about others. I have also many relatives. They also do, but I just used to say that if this is habit, so it's not easy to quit from this habit. So just
Yes, yes.
try to use less, very less.
See
So
everything like it's possible. If you see, suppose if you addicted and you want to remove about smoking part, so not this is like not rocket science. Tomorrow I will try to give up, and then after
yes,
that
yes,
I will never try to consume. No, at least you should avoid day by day. At least control yourself a day, then day after tomorrow, then after tomorrow. If you are addicted for cigarette, then you should avoid the three cigarette. You should just try to smoke a one cigarette, then tomorrow control yourself, then you will destroy your addiction. Otherwise, if you not do, definitely your body will compose one day, and within a
yeah,
short period you get too many disease. Yeah, if I talk about like how to we call fog, we can call
yeah,
that fog like so dangerous fog. It's very harmful. It's very we can say not good our health. Whenever fog came in our body, come in a body, okay, so this thing it's destroying our like we can say heart and liver and bones, everything. It's they're trying to like we can say like a weakness point. They are
yeah.
if I talk about cells, our cells, it's like destroying internal part. So
Uh,
this is very dangerous thing, but people don't understand. So what we do, you know?
yeah, still we live in big cities, so we still facing the pollution of vehicles. So still we
Yeah.
giving more pollution in our body.
Yes, yes,
This is
right.
very harmful. Nowadays, we can see in Delhi there is lots of pollution over there. But if the also people, it's not they still smoke, so it will get more harmful for their body.
Right, right,
So
absolutely right.
we are going to be last in our conversation. So would you like to say who are smoking? Do you want to say anything how they can control or like this? What they should do to don't give problem to others about
So
the
always
smoking
tell
of
you one,
public?
if I tell you end of time, like if you smoker, okay, then you have to consume a less, and if possible, then try to avoid because this is not good. You see, if you addicted, then definitely whoever watching your kids, your family, those people also try to
Yes.
like consume that. So this is like
Yeah.
we, like a negative thing. So avoid smoking, and in your life, in our life, we can do many things. So avoid, we can say if you smoke, so if you destroy this thing, so you can addict, you can try to accept other thing like about drinking part, like not alcohol, cold drink, soft drink, like that you can do.
Yeah.
And tobacco, maybe you heard about tobacco, it's like very
Yes.
dangerous
Yeah.
thing. You
Yeah.
can find everywhere, whenever we
Yeah.
go to in a watching a movies, so in a theater also our people are trying to watch some videos, related to smoking part. So
Yeah.
at least give up, at least just avoid this thing. Always I suggest you,
Yeah.
don't smoke, don't consume alcohol also, don't consume a cigarette and tobacco. Just avoid this. This is not good for our health, really.
Yes.
Yeah,
Smoking injures to health. Don't
yeah,
smoke. If
smoke.
you are smoking, so don't do smoke in public. Please try to understand problem of others.
Yeah, not public, everywhere. Don't smoke. Just kill this thing.
No,
Just kill it.
if you are saying, if I saying, no one gonna to listen us. But we can just
Yeah,
request if you
absolutely.
are smoking, if you can't leave your smoke, so just try to take another place from the public because don't disturb to others. Don't get problem to
Yeah,
others
right, right.
because
Don't get a
we
problem.
cannot say to anyone stop the smoke, stop the drinking because they are not gonna to listen
Yeah,
us.
it's
I
not
already
happening.
know.
It's a
Yeah, yes,
right,
it's not easy to understand
right, right.
because
I know.
there's lots of educated people, but nowadays mostly educated people they do.
Yeah, we can if we try to send this message in front of 100 people, at least one and two people accept this thing. So then
Yes, yes,
our job will done. Our job will done. Like if we try to
yes,
share, if we try to spread everywhere this things, then we will feel happy. Like, yeah, at least we done something.
so I hope this video will helpful
So
for
anyway,
those who are watching for learning
yeah,
English. And if you viewers do smoke, so I'm not saying you can stop, but you just control yourself. Don't
yeah,
smoke
right.
too much because really smoking is very dangerous for our health.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Samir, thanks for calling me, and it was nice conversation.
Yeah,
So,
me too.
so I
Bro,
hope I will
Samir.
not smoke in future because I don't want to
Yeah,
give a lecture in any other. Who knows the future? But
yes,
I
yes,
just
right.
hope I will not going to do smoke or drinking because I
Mm.
love my life. So thank you,
Even,
Samir,
mhm.
for call.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye, and see you, and have a nice day. And yeah, that's great. So bye bye.